fabulous executive living bordering Oak Mountain State Park. Colleen and David Black, Keller Williams Realty, 356-5412. Call on Colleen.
This is the Weather Xtreme video for Tuesday, June the 9th, and it looks like the ridge remains our big story. I'm meteorologist Brian Peters, and let's get right to some Skycam images outside there. There's a look at our Jasper Skycam, and certainly a beautiful clear sky for the folks in Jasper this morning. And up at Mount Cheehaw, where I was yesterday, looks like there's still a little bit of fog in the valleys down there, and certainly a few clouds over the area, but nothing too significant. High pressure over the southeastern U.S. We still got that little low off the southeast coast, but you can see most of the convection is out in the Atlantic. And the main story is the complex of weather systems in the central U.S. At the upper atmosphere, we've got the little low in the upper atmosphere off the southeast coast and off the coast of Florida there, just north of the Bahamas. We've got the trough in the west coast and pretty much a ridge from Texas up into the eastern Great Lakes. Temperature-wise, we're pretty close to what we were yesterday. Not a lot of changes going on in the weather, so we're not going to be seeing a lot of change to the forecast. And looking at last night's sounding from the Shelby County Airport, interesting that we did have a few showers and thunderstorms in the eastern part of the state yesterday morning, but they moved into Georgia, and you can see that last night we had a bit of a inversion just above the 800 millibar level, between 800 and 700 millibars there, and the atmosphere fairly dry all the way up. Real dry layer around 700 and then gets dry above 500 millibars. QPF-wise, we're not expecting a lot. It looks like the scattered showers from Wednesday through the end of the week and into the weekend is probably going to be good. The main threat is going to be across the northern part of the state. As I mentioned, the main emphasis on weather is across the Central Plains, and the Storm Prediction Center's outlook to moderate risk for the central part of Kansas for today, and they've issued a public severe weather outlook for that. Slight risk extends from Nashville across St. Louis and Kansas City back into that moderate risk. And the tropical prediction folks down at the National Hurricane Center no longer watching any clouds down there in the Caribbean, so looks like no tropical storm formation right now. All right, here's the 06Z GFS model run, and this is the forecast for this afternoon in the upper atmosphere, and you can see our 588 ridge nosing in across the southeastern U.S. and the lower Mississippi River Valley. That flattens out just a little bit on Wednesday, and as that does, it will allow a weather system to kind of sag down through the Ohio River Valley and at least approach northern Alabama, but I don't think we're going to see a great deal of effect from it. Here's the surface map for Thursday, and you can see still the main threat of showers is well to our north. Now, you know, just like yesterday morning, we can't rule out the possibility of an isolated shower, but I think for the most part we'll be dry. The ridge stays flattened out on Friday just a little bit, and of course that means that the showers may get a little closer, but again, the main threat appears to be from about Birmingham northward. By Saturday, the ridge is showing signs now of building back stronger, especially across Texas and Oklahoma, just to the west of the Mississippi River. And we see that again on Sunday as the ridge begins to get a lot stronger. Got to watch this slight northwesterly flow, because we may see some storms develop and then move a long distance, so we'll watch that carefully. GFS is suggesting maybe some complexes, as you can see over the Ohio River Valley, although it's not showing them moving this way, but we'll have to watch for that. The ridge now begins to move by Monday, begins to move our way, influencing our weather a little more strongly, and becomes even stronger on Tuesday. And that keeps us essentially dry. But once again, just in the heat of the afternoon, we could get a shower or two, but we'll be watching for those. But it's kind of hard to forecast those showers in the summertime. Now, out into Voodoo country, and once again, the GFS is back with a substantial ridge, 588 ridge, all the way up into the Dakotas, with a strong trough, deep trough off the west coast of the United States. And then this look on the 23rd is kind of weird. It might happen, but man alive, that's going to be a lot of heat in the northern Rockies with a 594. But I don't know. It looks awfully strong for June, so we'll watch that, but it's voodoo. I'm not putting a lot of faith in it. Well, Well, appreciate you tuning into the Weather Xtreme video. I expect to have another one posted by around a little before 8 tomorrow morning. In the meantime, Godspeed. Have a great week.